Hello and welcome back, my lovely kids and their parents. So, guys, you must be thinking why I am addressing parents today. Well, though we really want to connect to them on regular basis, but this special activity is based on parents and kids team up session. So today we gonna work on some great ideas or some great parents and kids team up sessions, and that's the reason why we are addressing parents also. So this is a very cool session where you will be working together with your parents, or your parents will be a helping hand to you in order to create some fun games. And that's what this session is all about. Are you very much excited? So quickly let me go to my workstation. Quickly let me go to my workstation, and there, so that we can go through all the requirements. The requirements are very easy. These are the things that can be easily available at your homes, so you need not to worry about it. All the fun sessions, all the fun activities will be or can be done with the things which are available at home. So don't worry about it. There are very few things, very few of the requirements that you need to purchase. Otherwise, everything or so many things right there will be, yes, available at home. So are you all excited? Parents and kids, give one another a high five and let's begin the session. Are you all ready? The teams are ready? Well, that's cool. Okay, so let me shift to my workstation. Let me shift and let me take you through all the requirements. So here we go. We would need, you can use any containers. I am using bowls here, so I have one big bowl and one small bowl. Okay, then I have another bowl, as you can see right here, which contains water, a bowl containing water. Okay, then we would need some sketch pens. We would need sketch pens here, as you can see. That's a roll of sketch pen, a bundle of sketch pen. Marker, that's optional. I have, maybe or may not be, I will use it. So that's marker here, guys. One straw, you will find it at any juice corner, or maybe you can make it with paper also. So that's absolutely something that can be easily available. One straw. Sticks, I have, since it's available with me, it was available with me, such sticks are there with me, so I'm using these. Otherwise you can use any basic sticks also. So here we would need, I have kept 3 here, so at least 3 to 4 sticks we can use, or that's another requirement. Then I have a flipping of paper. I have told you that I believe in less wastage, so there's a paper strip with me, so I'll be using it for one of the activity. Colored paper strips. Then scale, obviously for measuring things. A thread or a string. I would need it. Where? I will tell you that. Some paper clips, as you can see right there, I will be using, so you can keep 3 to 4 as per the elements or the count that you are willing to create. So these are the paper clips that I'll be using. Then a packet, yes, you need to purchase it or you need to get it from the market, and this is the packet of thermocol balls. Then again, this is something that is available at every household. This is available at, like it's one of the very common thing. And this is the rubber bands, colorful rubber bands you can use. Scissor, one of the major element in the craft session. Fevicol, again something very important thing. A piece of sponge, as you can see right there. Yes, a piece of sponge. That's a waste piece of uneven sponge with me, so I'll be using this piece of sponge for the session. And again, 2 sheets, just 2 different colored craft paper sheets and 1 white sheet I'll be using. Okay, so are you all set with all the requirements? Parents and kids, are you all excited? Are you all ready? Okay, so quickly grab all the elements right there on your workstation or whichever place you are working on. Until the time, let me keep things aside so that we can begin the session. Okay, with the very first activity. So for that activity, and that activity is transferring thermoballs. As the name suggests, in this activity, what we would need is, yes, obviously, we would need a pack of thermocol balls. So, using a scissor, I'll just tear this packet. I'll just cut the edge and I will fill one of the boxes, one of the bowl by the way, sorry. I'll fill one of the bowl using with thermocol balls. Okay, so quickly let's keep other things aside, especially the water bowl, so that it won't split, there won't be any mess around. Okay, let's quickly keep one bowl on, let's keep it this way. Okay, so what you have to do, what we will be doing in this, oh my god. Okay, let's fill this bowl using paper balls quickly. Are you all excited? We would need some thermocol balls here in the session, 2 bowls, both needs to be the empty one. Okay, then yes, pack of thermocol balls, 1 small bowl or whichever container is available with you or you prefer, so you can use any of the containers. It should be dry by the way. Pour the thermocol balls from the packet. Take a straw. Quickly everyone, guys, what you have to do is you have to blow the air, you have to breathe in so that thermocols can be hold on properly. Okay, so quickly give it a try and like this, just, oh wow, like this. What we have to do, we have to transfer the thermocol balls or the thermo balls from the container, one container to another. So this is a very quick game session that you can play with your siblings at home, with your parents too, and yes, you can have fun doing that. Okay everyone, so quickly like this, breathe in everyone. Oh, that's a fail one. While picking up, you have to blow in so that the thermocol balls can be easily hold up, and then while you are pouring it, while you are transferring it on another container, then you have to blow out, you have to breathe out, and isn't that fun? Look at it. Similarly, oh wow, that was a good one. Like this. So this is one of the very first activity that we will be doing. Isn't that fun? This is how you can do it, guys. Was that fun? Oh yes, give me a thumbs up everyone. Yes, do that, or whosoever will complete the task in the given span of time maybe, or who will do it first, who will transfer whole set of balls first or faster will be the winner. Yes, you can decide the prizes accordingly. You can win, and obviously you will win the title of a winner. So that's fun. This is one of the fun activity that you can conduct at your home. Okay, let me clean this bowl. Yes, let me transfer it everywhere, and it's time for the new activity. So I'm keeping this aside. Hope you all had fun and you will try doing it at home. Capture your beautiful funny moments, videos with your parents. And yes, parents, you can capture such funny moments with your kids, or video of them doing this, giving an attempt to this activity, and it's fun. You can post it on the Yellow Class portal. You can post it on Yellow Class Instagram page, on Yellow Class FB page, and let people know that you have tried it, you had fun doing it, attempting it. Okay everyone, so let's head on to the next activity that we will be doing. So for that, we would need a bowl filled with water. Okay, let's keep other things aside. A bowl filled with water. Alright everyone, a pack of rubber bands. Yes, so the activity name is transfer rubber fish. Transfer the rubber fish, or transferring the rubber fish. So what we would need is a bowl filled with water, an empty bowl obviously, then a pack of what? Yes, the rubber band, elastic bands. Try to use the colorful ones because it's gonna look beautiful. I'll tell you why and how. So these beautiful colorful rubber bands will work as the rubber fishes. Yes, guys. So these will work as the rubber fishes. And one more thing we would need for this is the stick. So any of the sticks you can use. So I'll be using, as I've shown you, you can use any basic stick also that is available with you. It's just check it properly, just clean the edges with the knife, or your parents can do it for you. So just try to use a stick which is comparatively smoother so that it won't harm you. Alright guys, now let's pour some bands, rubber bands, elastic bands in the bowl and see the magic, how it gonna look, what it will be, and how we will be transferring the what? Yes, the rubber fishes. Okay, I am keeping some so that I can tell you the process, I can show you the process. First of all, let's mix them properly. Let's look how the fishes are floating in. And the reason why I have kept paper under it, I have used a sheet, I have put or placed a sheet below it, because since it's a water activity, so there can be the possibility of water splitting in. So it's better to just to avoid the mess, just to avoid the strains anywhere, keep it under. You can use some old paper also. You can put in some waste cloth below the workstation or the place you are attempting this session, so that there will be cleanliness and there won't be any mess. Okay, so what we have to do is try. So these are the fishes, the colorful rubber bands right there are the fishes floating in the water. What we have to do, we have to transfer them from one bowl to another. One thing you can use is, or you can do is, you can directly, or you can also put in some water here in this bowl also. So it's vice versa. It's completely up to your choice. If you want to put some water, you want to add water to another bowl also, that's totally up to you. Let's quickly start it. It may look easy, but it's not, I'm telling you. Oh, I have captured 2 fishes. Let me transfer them similarly. Give it a try. Oh, try to put in the part of, yes, here we go. So whosoever, if you are playing with your siblings, so whosoever will completely transfer all the fishes will be the winner, or whosoever will transfer it first will be the winner. Yes guys, so very carefully using the stick, you have to transfer the rubber fishes floating in the water. That's how. Isn't that fun? Yes, parents, you can also do this with your son, with your kids, with your children, and you too can have fun. Do post your videos while attempting it. Yes, oh wow, that's a clever move. Look, even I'm having fun doing this, and so you. Okay guys, so keep trying, keep doing this, and very carefully look. Since these are attached ones, I want to make it more complicated, so you can, so very carefully. Yes, so whosoever will do it in a given point of time, or very quickly, or first, will be the winner. So here we go. How was that? Wasn't that fun? Just do that. Attempt it with your kids, or kids attempt this session, attempt this activity, specific activity, capture a video, beautiful cute video of this while attempting it, and post it on the Yellow Class portal, or Yellow Class Instagram page, Yellow Class Facebook page, and have fun and let people know that you guys literally had fun, truly had fun. Wasn't that easy? Yes. Okay, so let me separate, or let me remove all the fishes, the rubber fishes right there. Let me keep them aside. Look, there's another way of doing it. That's how you can do it. You can separate it, because we would need this bowl once again for our very third activity. And that is, any guesses? Water is there. Yes, it's there. What else? What else? What else? Quickly tell me. Is there anything left? Yes. Any guesses, guys? Any guesses? I have cleaned, I have wiped, I have removed all the fishes, rubber fishes from the bowl, because I will be using it again. I'll be using the same bowl. Yes, and with the same process, what we're gonna do is, it's about transferring water, guys. So for this, we would need a bowl filled with water, an empty bowl, a piece of sponge. Okay, before this, tell me something. What is full of holes? Yes, what is full of holes? Holes still holds water. What is full of holes still holds water? Quickly write in the comment section, what is that something? Well, yes, that's the sponge. Sponge is something that is full of holes, as you can see. It has so many pores right there, completely full of holes. Still, it holds water. So that's what the session is about. And parents, why we are conducting such sessions, or why we have come up with such sessions, was because such activities, such sessions help in improving or enhancing your kids' motor skills. Not just this, the concentration level, I would say, their focus. They obviously had fun, but they had no clue that all these things truly leads to improving their patience, their concentration level, their focus, their motor skills. And yes, they had fun. It's just that. So keep trying, do, or it's a must try thing, I would say. So do involve your kids in such activities, in such sessions, and make them attempt it, so that they will enhance as an individual, because these are the sessions that's totally learn with fun things. You are improving, you are learning, you are enhancing yourself while having fun. Okay, so the third activity is transferring water, or what we have to do is we have to fetch water using the sponge. Okay, let's bring it closer, a bit closer. The empty flask, the empty bowl, empty container you can say, and a bowl filled with water. Dip this in. Dip this in. It will absorb, and then yes, this is how you are supposed to empty, fetch, and transfer the water from one container to another. That's a game that can be played as game. At the same time, this will improve their motor skills. Definitely this is gonna improve. You can play it as a competition. This is how you can do this. Always make sure that you have a paper or a waste cloth placed under your workstation, so that it will be easier for, as you can see, the capacity of water is going down, and here you can see the water filling in. Similarly, whosoever will do it faster will be the winner. That's a game again. So the whole session, today's session, is all about fun, improve, that too very secretly. You are grooming, you are improving, your child is improving, and that's the reason why this is something both parents and kids can have fun together. So do try it. It's a must try. Yes, this is how parents, first you can show them. You can do this also. Show them in the beginning that how they are supposed to do it, and then let them do on their own. So such things will definitely improve them. They are not aware of it. It's very secretive for them. It's like, it's just a game for them. It's just a fun thing for them. But yes, at the end of the day, they are improving. They are having concentration. They'll enhance concentration level. They have improved focus level. They will have improved they will definitely improve their motor skills. Such sessions will improve their motor skills. And yes, above all, the patience level. Yes, kids these days, everyone needs to have that. That's one of the major life skill that we should have. So kids definitely should learn it. Kids definitely should know about it and should have ample of it. Rather, everyone should have. So look at it. Look at this. As you can see, my bowl is empty now. In the last train, yes. How was that? That was fun. So these are such sessions just by using 3 to 4 different elements. One was sponge, another one was stick and rubber bands, and the first one was straw and the thermocol balls. You can conduct really fun sessions with your kids. You can have fun too. Parents and kids can play this together. You can capture your beautiful funny moments with us. You can capture those beautiful videos and you can share it with us on Yellow Class portal, Yellow Class FB page, Instagram page, anywhere or everywhere you can have it, and let people know that you guys truly had fun doing it. Okay, now let me do something great. And what's that great thing is? Okay, so quickly take what I'll be doing is, since I have a strip of white paper, what I have done is I have used 2 different colors. As you can see, this is pink, and in fact 3. These are 3 different colors, and the paper strip I have cut them into half and fold them because I would need a paper strip right here. And I will be making a very super crazy fun thing here. What's that super crazy fun thing? Let me tell you what it is. Okay, so before this, let me give you a bit idea about it. Take out the scale. Okay, that's here. A marker, I have it with me. Okay, quickly draw a line, or you can use a pencil first. Kids, if you are doing directly, you can use the pencils, and parents, if you are helping them out, you can make it for them directly using the markers. Otherwise, kids, you first draw it with the pencil, and then later on you can give it an outline using the marker. So this will be the starting position, as I have written start. So what it would be? Any guesses? Well, yes, we will be creating a creature using a craft paper, that too with the paper strip. Very easy, very quick. It's fun, and we will have a race. We will have a race of that creature. What that creature is, let's call this the finishing line. Let's call it the edge one. Yes, quickly. Okay, that this line here is or will work as a finishing line. So I have written finish over here. Okay, so this will be whichever character will do or complete the race first will be the winner. What that character is? Well, that character is, I'll tell you what it is. So quickly take out the craft paper or the craft sheet that you have with you. Quickly take it out. Cut a lengthy strip of it. I have already done it, and that's the reason why. Otherwise, just to show you, what I can do is, on this sheet of paper, it's like cut a thicker sheet, at least of this size. Quickly cut a thicker sheet. Okay, or we can use extra papers right there. I have one. Okay, I'll be using this one. Quickly cut a thick strip of paper, or what you can do, you can directly cut one thin strip of paper. So it can be done either ways. Okay, quickly. Now I have this strip of paper. Let's keep remaining on other side and fold it into half. Quickly give it a fold. Then everyone, make both the margins meet. If you can see the difference, you can cut off the extra areas. As I can see in between, there is some disturbance here. So make sure to cut and make this equal. Okay, done? Okay. Try to clean your own mess by your own. You can take your parents' help in the beginning, and that's how it is looking. So this is how I have made these color sheets do this. Okay, What's next? Now I will be using, like, I'll continue the process with the colored sheets. Quickly cut the strip. As you can see, there's a margin, the distribution margin in the center, which is dividing the sheet into two equal halves. So using these margin, this line which is clearly visible, the partition line here, I will strip the sheet. Okay, quickly you can do that too. Or you can directly cut a thin strip of paper. Okay, thin strip you can directly cut very easily, very quickly. You can do that. Select any two colors of your choice. If you are doing it or you want to play it with your sibling, so you can select your favorite colors or the paper of that color. So here I will be using, because since blue is one of my favorite colors, so I'll be using blue and I'll be using pink here. So one strip for blue and another strip for pink. Though I have orange also, but I prefer to use these two colors. Okay, now what we have to do, fold quickly. Let's begin with the first one. Let it dry. Okay, fold it properly. Fold this into half. Done. Everyone, as you can see, you have to fold this into half. Meet both the edges, like from one corner to another. Let them meet and press it properly. Give it a grease. Done. Now open it. Make them meet from one side. Let one side meet the another, the partition line which is in the center, which has divided the sheet into two equal halves. Similarly from other side, make the same thing, do the same thing and press. Now give it a fold again with the on the partition line which is right there. Done. Similarly from the another side of it. Very good. We are going great. Very good. Now give it another fold. Similarly give this one another fold and make them meet the edges. Yes, properly press it. Done. Overlap one side onto the other. This is how you will get a pocket fold thing. Okay, as the edges are not even, let's cut them so that it will be equal. Okay, if you, yes, we can give it a shape. So trim off the corners. 1, 2, carefully 3. Parents, you can help your ward in doing this. 4. Okay, it's time to open the surprise. Okay, let me wipe this off. So while unfolding it, I am unfolding it right now, and the thing that you will see is a moving caterpillar. Why it's a moving caterpillar, I will tell you why. Look at it. Let's unfold the areas. Oh my god. So we can make the bigger platform, and how we gonna make it look like a caterpillar? Let's add some eyes and smiles to it. Okay, so for that you can either directly use the marker or you can make the eyes using the sketch pen. So I will be using, or I am using, a sketch pen here to make the eyes. Let me give it an eye, and let me give it a beautiful smile, that too with the pink curl. Oh, it's already pink, so I'll be using the red color. Okay, I would rather use the red color to add a beautiful smile on this moving craft caterpillar. Okay, now have a look. If this gonna start from here till there, and you can make 2 such so that there will be rays, you can directly blow it through your mouth. or you can use the straw to do so. For example, like this. Yay, that one. So this way both the siblings as well as the parents can have fun with their kids making or having this craft caterpillar, moving caterpillar race. Let's create another one quickly with the blue color. Divide the sheet, keep this here on either side. So this activity, this particular thing at least need 2 people, or you can make it happen with the whole family. The whole family can do it. So make your own caterpillar of your favorite color with your favorite craft color paper and do this. You just have the like conduct this race, have fun, share the videos with us that how you make it, because this is one of the very easiest thing, as you can see. Okay, now fold the sheet into half. I'm repeating the process here in this. Now open it, make both the edges meet at the center line. Do it from one side first. Yes. No, don't worry about it. If your sheet or the strip is not even, we can cut it lately. Like after the final fold, we can cut off the areas and make it equal. Okay. Again, give it a fold to the bottom area. Very good. This is the middle margin. Similarly, make it fold from another margin too. Give it a fold, press it. Again, give another fold to it. Yes, make it fold. Similarly, make it fold from here and from other side too. Since that now overlapping. This is a window kind of a structure. Now it's time to overlap it one over one another. Okay, trim off the extra areas. Yes, similarly from other side, just trim off the extra areas. Yes, very good. Okay, cut the edges, chop off the edges to give it a shape. This is one. Here it is 2. Then we have third corner and then the fourth one. Oh. Okay. Now unfold it properly. Quickly unfold it. So this session needs 2 people, but I am showing you how we can make it. Let's unfold another caterpillar. Oh my god, wow. The moving caterpillar, guys. Make them both stand on the starting line. Here is one. Here is another one. Okay, let me give it a face. So just take out the black sketch pen. Draw the eyes, the circular one, the basic eyes. Give it a basic eye and a beautiful smile to this also, because they are already all set to run a race. Let's see which color or who will win. Okay, quickly and carefully paste it. Either you can directly blow it through your mouth, as I have repeated or I have mentioned before. Oh, the blue one won. The blue color caterpillar won. Similarly, 2 people can do it using the straw, which is right there. Oh. So you can have fun doing this. Okay, guys? Yes, that was the 4th fun-filled activity for the day. Now, here coming on to you, something very cool, very creative, a paper toy you can have fun with. Okay? The paper toy you can have fun with. Okay? And that is, let me show you. Let's keep this aside. And Take out a paper, draw a character, try to make a character which is what? Yes, try to make a character, by the way, which has a beak, the pointed beak, because it's gonna be more fun with the character which has a beak. Okay, tell me a character, tell me a bird which always looks weird, like which always has a angry expression. Yes, that's an angry bird. So we will be making an angry bird right here. And why? I will tell you why. Let's quickly let me give this an outline. Take a white paper, draw a face of angry bird on it. I am giving it an outline, making it with the marker. What you can do is you can quickly take out the pencils, use the pencils. Very good. Parents, you can help your ward in this. You can help your child, because at the end of the day this fun activity is for both parents and their lovely kids. Yes guys. Okay, so quickly give it an outline, make a face of the angry bird. Quickly make the face of the angry bird right there. So that's the whole outline structure. Okay, yeah, clear? Now give it an eyebrows. Angry bird has a very big eyebrows. So here is the eyebrow part. Okay? Done? Now the big wide eyes, the wide eyes right there. It always looks angry, no? So that's how an angry bird reacts or looks. Okay? Then it's time to make a beak. It's a V and the closing part. Okay? Now make the bottom of the beak like this. Clear? Then make the edges, give it an outline. Yes. Okay, it's time to fill the colors to it. So I am using sketch pen to make it look even more brighter. What you can do is you can do it with the crayons. You can use any of the colors. Could be color pencils, could be sketch pens, could be pastel colors, could be crayons or watercolor, paint colors. Whichever colors you are comfortable with, and as per your availability you can use the colors. So I will make the bottom area, the chin part, using color. I'll color it using the skin color. This will enhance your character's look. This will make it even look more brighter. Quickly. Yes, very good everyone. Make it a character, make a character which has a pointed beak. You can make any character. Right now I am making Angry Bird. So you can, if it's not your favorite character, so you can use any character which has a beak to it, because this is a tricky one. That's a toy. At the end, something that will come out is a toy. You will get to know lately. Very good, very good. Keep coloring, keep coloring. Very good. quickly. The step is very easy. It's just the coloring that takes time. And obviously that's important. Why? Because it's gonna enhance the characters, look, appearance and everything. It will give more impact, and that's why it's important to color them. You can simply use the outline also, that's as per your wish, but I prefer to present it using colors, and I prefer to use colors here because it looks more attractive, more engaging. Okay, so this will be the chin part. Now let's color the eyes. Let's fill the eyeballs with the black color. Just the eyeballs, let other areas remain as it is. Okay, then what's next? Let's color the eyebrows. Let's color them black. Very good, everyone. Very good. Parents, even I believe you guys are also excited about it, as I can see the excitement on both of you, like on the children's faces as well as on the parents' faces. And I would definitely rather request you and want you to give a try to all such fun-filled activities. Your kids definitely gonna learn so many things from it. They're gonna enhance as well as they will have fun. So these are the sessions you can try at home, the fun-filled sessions parents and children can do or work together in this. And yes, that's a family time, that will work as a family time for you all. So do spare some time, do try it at home, and yes, post or capture those beautiful moments. Yes, and share it with us. That definitely we are waiting for that. So do share those beautiful moments with us on Yellow Class Portal FB page. Capture those moments, share it on Instagram page of Yellow Portal. So whichever medium you are comfortable with, you can share your beautiful moments with us there. Okay, so the eyebrow is done. It's time to give color to the beak. I will make it this golden brown. Okay. So that's a toy basically, and here in this we would need a paper in this session. That's again a moving toy, another moving toy. So for this we would need paper so that we can draw a character here on this. Alright, so that paper, sketch pens. Lately we would need a scissor for this. Sticks, I will tell you why and where we will be using the sticks for this. So I will use the sticks, okay, and the thread which was there in the requirement. I will use the thread here, okay, the colors, the sketch pens, anything which is available with you, you can use that accordingly. Let's fill in the color I am using the golden yellow or the yellow tone color here for the beak. You can use or select color, prefer color of your choice. Since Angry Bird is preferably the red, the character which is in red, so I will color the face area red. I will give a red tone to the face area. Okay, quickly, let me do this to this portion also. These are the paper toys, guys. You will definitely have fun with it. Kids, I can see the excitement right there on your faces. And I'm too glad to see this. I'm too happy to see this. Okay, so this is done. Now quickly color the entire face. Let me begin from here. The Angry Bird is the character which is red. So that's the reason why I am painting or coloring it red. You can see right there. Just quickly fill in the color. Very good. Parents, you can help your ward in this. You can help your child in this. Be ready with all the elements and then see the magic. You're gonna love it, guys. So this section name is Feeding the Angry Bird. Let's see how it's gonna work. Very good. Just fill in the colors. Quickly, everyone. We are creating a character. We are coloring the on this sheet round. Begin coloring from this part. Very good. Yes, everyone. We are almost done. Now, what's next that we are supposed to do, and that is quickly paint that red, quickly color it red, quickly color it red. Everyone, very good. This is gonna beautify your character. This is gonna enhance your character, your crafts character, I would say. Patience, patience. That's the key. Yes, everyone, very good. The surprise element is yet to come. We are almost done. Very good, very good. Who all are done coloring? Done with the coloring? Super. Show me, show me. Yes, that's the reason why it looks more and more impressive, even more attractive while doing or making it colorful. Any character looks more appealing when colors are added to it, and that's the reason why colors add, yes, colors add impact to anything. Whoa, we are done coloring. Look at it. Isn't this looking beautiful? Yes. What we're gonna do next is, since the sheet of paper, as you can see, I prefer or I believe in reusing the sheet. So let me cut off the edge, the extra part of the sheet, which is the unwanted portion right there in the sheet. So I will trim that off, and then I'm gonna tell you what we will be making out of it. Now, as you can see, this is the trace. Fold the sheet, fold the character, let it dry. Now quickly fold the sheet into half. Fold it. Fold it from the portion. Try to fold it. Take the character's half, which is this. So from the big portion, because I would want it in the center of it. Okay, so fold the sheet in a way that beak will come in the middle. So that the beak portion or the beak part will come in the middle. Now we don't need to cut it, the whole thing. What we need to cut is just the beak portion. Quickly, while doing it with the sketch pen, you will find out the outline. So following the outline, as you can see, just going by the outline will give you the clear impact. Yes, it does. Okay, and trim it again from other half of the beak portion. You need not to take it out. Okay, it's just the mid, we need not to fully cut it. Okay, it's just the middle part of it. Like we have to cut it not to the end. We need not to separate it from here. It's just the center portion. Okay, and now as you can see the V right here, just trim that too. Half. Now fold the bottom part on the top portion upwards, fold the rest part on the below portion, and surprise, your Angry Bird is all ready, it's all set. Let's give it a trim to both the parts. Okay, your Angry Bird is all ready to have its food. As you can see it right there, it's all ready, it's all set to have the food. Yes, guys. So this portion you can take it, like by giving the fold you can give it a gap, create a gap of it. So this is how 3D Angry Bird looks. Okay, so this will be a game for you. How? Take one stick, draw any food item. So the session name is, yes, feeding the Angry Bird. What you have to do, take the stick out, using a thread and paper clip, make a small character or a small thing that can be eaten. For example, I have drawn this, you can say, I have two things with me. I have drawn one banana. It's right there, the banana. This is something that is eatable. We can have it, we can eat it. Okay, so what I'll do is, I'll fix this banana on this paper clip. With the help of a paper clip, I will fix this banana strip on the paper clip like this. Now I will tie a thread onto the paper clip. Okay, do it very carefully. Yes, tie it. This is how. And now cut the stick. Okay, take the stick, tie the thread onto the stick. This will be your a rod, a food supply rod, you can call it. A food supply rod, by the way. Yes, okay. Try to make it tighter. Trim the extra thread from extra portion of the thread from the stick. The fishing rod. As the fishing rod works, similarly, the two characters can play it. And on the mouth portion, what you have to do, one will do this, one will do this, another one will grab it. Okay, like feed it into the bottom or the gap area of the, yes, Angry Bird would have it. So I have made such stick samples with you. So we can add a twist to it. What that is, this is, as you can see, what is this? I have made several rounds of strips to it. I have made a several elements. Okay, what is this? That's an apple. Yes, absolutely right. That's an apple. So this is something that can be eatable. So we'll offer this. So the bird, the Angry Bird character will open its mouth and will grab it. And when I will offer it banana, definitely it is something that is eatable. So this will grab this too. But when I will offer a ball, is this something that can be eatable or that can be eaten? No. So whenever I'll offer this ball to Angry Bird toy, it won't eat it. Yes, that's how you can add a twist to it. Similarly, there is another stick of banana, another rod having banana hung to it. So we can offer that, and yes, it will grab it. Okay, this is how. Yes, look at the mouth portion, make a cutting properly so that it can be eaten. You can see it is getting in. Yes, it will grab it. It will have it in the properly. So you can add a twist by using the elements which can be eaten versus the elements which cannot be. Alright. So how was it? Hope you guys had fun. Both the parents and the kids. You can have fun. Make such characters. You can do this with the fishes also. Using the same props. Using the same techniques. And do a lot of fun together. Do post your videos. The funny videos. The videos of those fun moments you shared with one another. And post it on Yellow Class Instagram page. You can post it on Yellow Class Facebook page also, and do let us know that you have tried and you guys had fun doing it. Okay, that's all for the day. I'll be coming up with more such fun sessions, so stay tuned. Bye bye.